whoever you are, wherever you are, welcome back to Nova Body. The flow I'm going to take us through is going to be sort of sequencing movement around your plumb line. So like from the center of the head down the pelvis in two different directions, this plumb line being the central axis. And then we'll do movement around that plumb line at different speeds and with different variation to give your brain a chance to feel supported in all of those ranges of motion, to build a sense of trust and safety with those different ranges of motion and planes of movement, for you to then strengthen the variability that you have, that your body feels is accessible to you. This can help to direct your body's attention towards more resilience and pathways to kind of create like a rich environment. So let's move. Let's just do it. Come to standing. And you're going to feel that plumb line real quick. Woo, hold on. I stood up kind of fast. Feel this plumb line from the center of the skull up and then down the pelvis in two different directions. And I want you just to begin to embody that plumb line. And as you embody that plumb line, feeling the sides of your body are lengthening. And kind of like melting down almost. And then imagine that plumb line is vibrating. And I want you to just sort of like live into that vibration, live up into it and down into it, and begin to project it through the ceiling, through the sky, up and out, and project it down into the earth, down into the core, down. And so it's like your body is expanding in these two directions. Then feel the same thing coming from your heart, out of the collarbones, and out in these two directions. Feel that happen now right at the base of the belly button. Feel that magnify in two directions, like it's almost spreading the space inside of your pelvis out. Beautiful. From there, as you're living into these different planes, go ahead and float your palms straight out alongside of your armpits. And you're just gonna go ahead and rest your armpits and imagine that there's water underneath and you're resting your arms on top of that water. And as you're resting the arms on top of that water and you're growing in your in the plumb line in the center, and then the one going on in your heart and the one going on in your gut, all I want you to do is kind of feel what that does for your system and feel everything magnifying from the inside out. And as you're doing that, just allow it. So it's all coming from the center of you. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. And you're just going to now shift your body weight onto one foot, float the other, Then shift your body weight onto the other foot. Float, shift, float, shift, float. So you really feel from the inner foot lifting through the plumb line and then shift. Beautiful. Now go ahead and take your body weight to the left. Bring the right leg forward, hold it there. And all you're going to do is bend the knee and keep lengthening through your plumb line and just allow this thigh to rock in the socket. Extend it forward, turn it out, turn it in, inside the socket. Now, whichever range feels tighter to you, stay there, and all you're gonna do is draw a little tiny circle. Keep lengthening through your plumb lines, keep feeling the support of the water from underneath you, circling the thigh inside of the socket. And then open out to the side, and do the same thing. Keep your hips reaching down. Now pause where you feel it and draw a circle. Internal or external is all good. And yes, you will very likely be feeling this more on the supporting side. Can you stick with it? Bring that leg back. Bring your hips even. So this leg, this hip goes in, this hip, they stay even. You reach, hold, lengthen, turn out, turn in, turn out, turn in. Hold, draw a circle. Keep lengthening and strengthening that plumb line. And then slowly return back to center and just stay there for a second. Let that energy run through you. Shift your body weight right to left. Around that plumb line, so really sense that plumb line. Now shift to the right. Extend the left leg forward. Bend it, but keep both hips reaching down and thigh bone in and out. Extend, turn in and out. Feel that burning, feel that work, but that gentle sense of work, embracing it, exploring it, don't drop out of it. Wherever you feel tight or weak, stay there and circle the thigh. And then open the leg out to the side, reach through it, turn out, turn in. And as you're doing this, think of reaching down and out of the foot. So the thigh from the pubic bone, you're reaching down and out. Turning in, turning out. Find where you feel the restriction and draw a tiny circle. And feel that it's coming from the whole plumb line down and out. You're embodying all of that. Now circle the other way. Bring that leg back through space. Reach, reach, reach. Square the hips. Turn in, turn out. Turn in, turn out. Now pause, in or out, circle. circle the other way. Bend your knees. Feel that plumb line again. Reach through the feet, lengthen through the crown of the head. Find that heart, find that gut. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, float the heels up. And slowly as you lower the heels, lengthen the hamstrings. Exhale, lengthen the hamstrings down. And as you're doing this, you're getting taller as you lower. Breathing in. Let's coordinate this now. We're gonna bend, and as you bend, you get taller. As you exhale, you push down through the feet. And inhale, bend, getting taller through the plumb line. Exhale. Beautiful. Lower both heels down. Turn the heels. Bring your feet completely together. Then just lift your toes and open. And wherever you land, let's use that as your neutral turnout. Exhale. And feel that your finger, this energy that's coming from right here, can you feel like there's an attachment to the fingertips from the base of the belly button? And it's like you're holding your fingertips from here energetically. Just feel that connection. You could almost imagine like wings coming from behind you. And it's like that feeling, the abdominal wall wrapping is extending into the fingertips. And you can feel that support from underneath. Breathe in. As you breathe out, rise. Breathing in, slowly lowering. Breathing out. Breathing in, slowly lowering. Let's do one more. Hold. And just pause here. And trace from your heels up through the hamstrings into the pubic bone and up the plumb line, up and out the crown of the head. Stay right there, and you're simply going to bend your knees, but you're gonna feel like your inner thighs are pulling together and you're pulling them apart, so there's an energy between them. Then go ahead and slowly press, bend, exhale. Bend and feel the magnetism there. Exhale. And slowly lower the heels down, straighten, lift, bend and get taller as you bend, lower, press, breathing in. Reverse. Slowly rolling through the arches of the feet. Rise, lower. Bending and getting taller through the back of the ears. Lift the heels. Rise up, lower down. Bend, rise. Good. From there, bend, hold. And let's break it up. You're gonna turn to parallel. You're gonna take your palms to your thighs. You're gonna have a long spine, and you're just gonna exhale and draw the abdominal wall away from your thighs, and then re-extend. Exhale. Can you think of that plumb line still? You're gonna bend and you're gonna just roll up slowly. And come to standing. Press down through your palms and feel the kind of like the sides of your body. And all you're just gonna do is reach one finger, reach the left fingertips down and feel both sides of the waist get longer. You don't drop. So you get reach and you get taller through both sides of the waist. Exhale, breathing in, and feel like you're tracing the waistline in two directions. It's like those wings that we're talking about. They're opening. Let's add a plie or a bend. Get taller through both sides of the throat and the neck. One more. Stay there, hold it, shift your body weight and float. And just reach the fingertips and the toes. Come back to center. Switch. And reach, 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 reach. Beautiful. All right, find that seaweed spine a little bit. And let's just go ahead and come to a second position. Think about this position not being too wide, just a little bit outside of your armpits, and not opening your toes too far. Think of aligning the pubic bone and the tailbone. You're gonna bend both knees, exhale, and feel the wings, your wings. Bend, exhale. You're gonna pause here. And you're just going to lift one arch and then lower that arch. Switch. And you want to keep a long plumb line active in the bottom of the feet. Now let's alternate without moving your waist. Both heels lift. Press, slow, slow, slow. Take your time, take your time, take your time. Let it build, lower the heels down, bend. Keeping a magnetism between your thighs. Roll, rise. Reverse that. Good, pause, lower the heels down, stay with it. Take your ribs one way and feel the waistline on both sides. Soft shoulders resting on top of that imaginary water. You're gonna bend, press into the left heel and reach up and over the waist. Bend, press and reach. Back to center, pelvic tilt, forward and back. And then lift one hip, lift the other. Bend, drop over, shift right to left. Slowly roll up. And that's your little movement snack for today. I'll talk to you later.